my name is Aurielle McNeal, and today my presentation will cover the influenza vaccine. Before we get started, all the information discussed can be located on the Center of Disease Control and Prevention website, cdc.gov. The CDC was founded by Dr. Joseph Mountain, July 1946 in Atlanta, Georgia. The CDC serves as one of the major operating components of the Department of Health and Human Services worldwide. Let's jump into our flu IQ. A flu vaccine can't give you the flu.
True.
Correct. The stomach flu and influenza are the same thing.
False.
Correct. Getting a flu vaccine in December or later is not too late.
True.
Correct. People should be vaccinated against the flu each and every year.
True.
Correct. Washing your hands is the best thing you can do to protect against the flu.
False.
Correct. The flu is typically spread through coughs and/or sneezes.
True.
True is correct. The flu is not a serious illness.
False.
Correct. The flu vaccine is available as a shot or nasal spray.
True.
Correct. You can spread the flu to others before you have symptoms.
True.
Correct. Last question. There is no treatment for the flu.
False.
Correct. For those of you who did well on the influenza IQ test, this speech will serve as a refresher for the research that you've already done. For those of you who weren't so lucky, this presentation is designed to provide you with clarification and direct you in the right path on whether or not the flu vaccine is appropriate for you and your family. As a nurse, I have witnessed that more people decline the influenza vaccine because of hearsay rather than because of an informed decision. Provided basic information about the influenza virus, as well as clarification on the most common misconception, you should be able to make an informed decision on whether or not to receive the flu vaccine this year. What is the flu? The flu is a contagious respiratory illness caused by the influenza virus that infects the nose, throat, and lungs, essentially the upper respiratory system. According to the CDC, most experts believe that the flu virus is spread primarily through droplets made when people with the flu cough, sneeze, or talk. Signs and symptoms include fever, chills, cough, sore throat, runny or stuffy nose, muscle or body aches, headaches, and fatigue. There are two different forms to vaccinate against the flu. Intramuscular injection, or the shot, is administered to individuals who qualify from the age of 6 months and older. The intranasal, or nasal spray, is provided for individuals who qualify from the ages of 2 years and older. The most common misconception about the flu vaccine is that it actually causes the virus. Now, the flu shot contains a virus that is inactive, meaning it's dead. Flu manufacturers kill the virus used in the vaccine during process making, and batches of flu are tested to make sure they are safe before distribution and administration. Now, the nasal mist contains a live virus, but this virus is considered attenuated or weakened. This weakened virus is cold adaptive, which means that it is designed to only cause mild infections and cooler temperatures found within the nose. The virus cannot infect the lungs or other areas of the body where warmer temperatures exist. Regardless of if you receive the shot or the nasal spray, it takes about 2 weeks for protection to develop. And what people don't realize is the flu vaccine is designed to protect you against the 3 most common strains of the influenza virus. There are multiple strains, so it is very possible that you can be infected by a strain that you're not vaccinated against. So in conclusion, as a healthcare provider, I have the responsibility of being a patient advocate, which requires me to have the patient's best interest at heart. It is your right to accept or decline any vaccination, but now that you have basic information and clarification on the most common misconception about the flu vaccine, I hope you can make an informed decision on whether or not to receive the flu vaccine this year. I would like to leave you with this food for thought. John F. Kennedy once said, "The great enemy of truth is very often not the lie, deliberate, contrived, and dishonest, but the myth, persistent, persuasive, and unrealistic." Belief in myths allows the comfort of opinion without the discomfort of thought. With that being said, make an informed decision.